Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sussex Daily News Channel version 2 on the 30th of September, a significant milestone of 6 months since the Sussex left the senior royal family. This video, we discuss with Celia Walden, a royal expert. Harry and Meghan become the laughing stock with version 2 of the Kardashians. A big, fat belly laugh. That's what I needed on a Monday morning. It's what we all need right now. But what started out as a low, throaty rumble at the breakfast table yesterday morning built up to a wild cackle of incredulity. I was afraid I'd never be able to stop. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have agreed to star in a fly-on-the-wall Netflix reality series with cameras following them around for 3 months. Like you, I had to read the headline twice, because yes, this is the same couple who moved 5,462 miles away to escape the public interest and media intrusion that violated their right to privacy. Yes, these are the same two who decided to step back from the limelight and create space for themselves by carving out an independent and progressive new role in Hollywood, that go-to city for discreet people who live in fear of being commoditized, and an industry that more than any other epitomizes Garbo's heartfelt plea, "I want to be alone." Their spokesperson has now denied plans for such a documentary, but how can they be surprised with such stories are circulating? The Sussexes' decision to embark on 4 separate lawsuits against the British tabloids was nothing less than a battle cry for freedom, and Meghan and Harry were still mid-diatribe and busy stressing the universal significance of their fight against a media intent on invading their privacy when a courier pulled up outside their £26 million Santa Barbara mansion with a £112 million check. Picture it as one of those giant lottery winner checks, only instead of the fingers crossed logo, there is in the top a left big red N for Netflix. Oscar Wilde was right. We are all in the gutter, but Meghan and Harry are looking at the stars. And we can be forgiven for speculating that the light from those stars is so blinding, so mesmerizing, that when nice Netflix executive casually mentioned how good it would be to include a Keeping Up with the Sussexes reality show as part of their megawatt multi-year deal, the intensely private pair didn't even think twice. This, after all, is the couple whose public wrangle with the Queen overusing the Sussex royal brand to flog their wares abroad had me lunging for the sanitizer. So grubby did the wording of their statement make one feel. This is the couple who decided to announce their new endeavor, Archewell, in the midst of a global pandemic, and a woman who halfway through a documentary to raise awareness for war-scarred South Africans saw fit to wonder aloud why not many people have asked if I'm okay. So it's hard not to picture royal Kardashians reality show as being every bit as tasteful as the Keeping Up with the Kardashians, with a heavy dose of ethical and environmental moralizing thrown in. I can see the opening titles now. It's a Vogue-style montage combining effortless chic with effort-filled attempts to do good. As the show's theme tune plays, Laissez-moi tranquille by Sergei Gainsborough, Meghan and Harry can be seen in various degrees of cutaway mesh swimwear drawing up spreadsheets that will allow them in one fell swoop to save the whales, the elephants, and the ocean floor and the homeless, all from a daybed by their Santa Barbara infinity pool. From there, we move on to Meghan and Harry penning an impassioned speech about climate change aboard a private jet Harry affectionately calls PJ, before changing into crisp his and hers white shirts as they prepare to take their rightful places on the Nobel Peace Corps. Meghan and Harry getting a standing ovation as they storm the stage at the first U.S. presidential debate to make a rousing, profoundly unconstitutional speech against hate, negativity, President Trump. Meghan and Harry baking homemade vegan cupcakes for sex workers in their Carrera marble kitchen, each one painstakingly iced with messages of empowerment. You are special. You are strong. Along with the light that Keeping Up with the Sussexes aims to shine on people and causes from around the world, Meghan hopes viewers will get to see the real her, according to a source. And again, I had to read this twice, because we've had nothing but the real Meghan for over 2 years now. Any more reality from either her or Harry, and I'll be forced to take out my own legal injunction against these fascinating insights in a desperate bid to find my freedom from the Sussexes. However, it is not to be. A spokesman had informed Hello magazine that the Duke and Duchess are not taking part in any reality shows. But then again, they categorically denied a move to America. The idea that their show will, in fact, be a docuseries only brings on another bout of hysterical laughter. You can come back from almost everything: embarrassing and rude behavior, poor judgment, and even, possibly, hypocrisy, but not derision. Once you've become a laughingstock, once every decision just makes you even more cackle-worthy than the last, what then? What then? Well, you might as well do a reality TV series. And yesterday, Meghan and Harry have faced increasing calls to lose their royal titles. They agreed with the Queen that they would not use them in conjunction with their work going forward, but nearly half of Britain surveyed in a new poll still feel that they should be stripped of the honors entirely. A snap poll by YouGov on September 29th asked 3,250 UK adults if Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan should or should not be stripped of their royal titles. The results show 48% of those asked thought they should be. Some 27% thought that they shouldn't be, and 25% did not know. If Meghan did decide to enter the political sphere, it seems highly unlikely she and Harry would ever be able to keep their royal styles. 48% in favor of this survey is quite a bit lower than in, for example, the Tatler poll last week, 68% in favor of losing their titles, Yahoo! 85% in favor of losing their titles, and of course, that recent Daily Express poll, around 90%, if I recall, but I can't remember that exactly. That variation is in the nature of these polls, of course, but it's still a decisive majority for those against, 27%. Some of those in that chunk of 25% so-called undecided may have felt as I do that none of the polled options go far enough. In addition to losing their titles, Harry and his offspring must be removed from the line of succession. Harry and Meghan must both be required to give up all royal patronage and their roles in the Queen's Commonwealth Trust, and that they should not receive any money from the British taxpayer or the Privy Purse. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliam said, "As the American election gets nearer, Harry and Meghan are increasingly advertising that in the future they are highly unlikely to observe the royal rule of avoiding involvement in political matters, and also ensuring that they are not identified with party politics." The expert added, "Harry and Meghan will face a review of their activities by the end of next March after the agreement which the Queen brokered at Sandringham." Meanwhile, in other news, the sad reminder Harry hit with came after Princess Eugenie baby news. He and his wife Meghan Markle are settling in well with their new home in California, but the Duke of Sussex has been reminded of what his move away from the UK actually means. The Sussexes moved to California early this year after announcing in January they would be stepping down as so-called senior royals. The couple will bring up their son Archie Harrison, 1, at the £11 million mansion. But Prince Harry was faced with a stark reminder recently of the choice he's made to leave the royal life in the UK behind. Harry's son will grow up far away from his royal cousins, whom all lived in Britain. On Friday, Princess Eugenie announced that she was expecting her first child with husband Jack Brooksbank. But the news will be bittersweet for the Sussexes. Eugenie and Jack live in the grounds of Kensington Palace in London, and are neighbors with Prince William and Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, and their 3 children. Prince Harry has previously said that he wants his son to be best friends with William and Kate's children. According to a royal expert, Katie Nichol, the Cambridge children have actually only met Archie a handful of times. In the book Finding Freedom, Harry and Meghan and the Making of a Modern Royal Family, journalists Omid Scooby and Carolyn Durand claimed Harry had an image of getting married and spending time with William and Kate, the 2 couples together, their children best friends. But living more than 5,000 miles apart, and with the impact of the coronavirus pandemic has had on traveling, this could prove difficult, a royal insider told The Mirror. The overriding feeling among the family is certain one of immense sadness. Sadness that Harry and Meghan felt that they could no longer carry on inside the family, and, of course, huge sadness that the family will not get to see Archie grow up as much as they would have. He will miss growing up around his grandparents, his aunt and uncle, and of course, his young cousins. With that, my news tonight is ended. What do you think? Let us know in the comments section below. Please like and share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the Sussex Daily News channel to not miss any more videos from our team in the future. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.